Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a unboxing video for you. This is the June 2017 Witchy Essentials box from Pagan Parcels. And I've got a little announcement to make, a little teaser for you later in the video. So let's get stuck in and see what we've got. It smells nice. It smells like tea. And what's that smell? Vervain? Okay, let's have a look. A little jar, that's for our make and bake, I'm sure. That's probably also for it. Okay, let's start with the easy stuff. First thing we've got is blue candles. These are dark blue, which is Saturn energy and emotions. Calming wisdom, healing sleep, influencing dreams and emotions. Dark blue is almost purple, so it's on that nearly psychic, dreamlike spectrum, but it's emotional because it's the water element. And it's got information on different blues, like dark blue, royal blue, light blue, turquoise, and so on. Lovely. Always useful to have candles. I do love that we get candles in every single box. Rue. Now that smells interesting. Vervain and St. John's wort. A herb jar. I'm going to guess that's the make and bake. So here we've got our herb information. Every herb that you're sent. These are 15-gram bags, and every herb you're sent, you get a little information sheet to add to your book of shadows, or I just punch these and put them in a folder, to be honest, it's easier. So vervain, the witch's herb, a lot of lore around this one, often known as verbena. Smells lovely. Druids used it for lustral water. That's interesting. It's said that vervain was used to staunch the wounds of Christ. Medicinal purposes, bitter tea, but very relaxing. Not sure I'd call bitter tea relaxing, but a nerve tonic, good for insomnia. It's used in pulses, tinctures, infusions, all sorts of things. And we've got all sorts of information here on how to prepare it as a tea. Adult dosages. No reported side effects of vervain. That's nice to know. But it does have a warning: it should not be used while pregnant, as it may stimulate contractions. So that's really important. Don't drink vervain tea if you're pregnant. Here we've got all the correspondences. Gosh, it's used in a lot of things. Interesting. So lots of useful information there on vervain. St. John's wort. This is known as a remedy for depression. I put it in inverted commas because, you know, mild depression or seasonal affective disorder, you know, bit of the blues, mild stuff it can help with. But of course, if you've got clinical depression or serious depression, then you should be seeing your doctor, not relying on herbs. So, St. John's wort, dedicated to St. John the Baptist, often prescribed by Hippocrates in ancient Greece for mental disorders, I suppose. Used to treat battle wounds, keeping away the evil eye, banishing witches, oh dear, protect from a house fire. Interesting. So medicinally, we've got anti-inflammatory and healing properties. Can be used to treat anxiety, antidepressant. The herb contains a rare combination of antidepressant chemicals that prevent or delay the reuptake of hormones serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. I hope I'm saying that right. Thereby reducing depressive symptoms. So Like I said, if you've got very mild anxiety or depression or anything like that, St. John's wort can help. Often drunk as a tea, turned into resins and oils. Another advisory: can be poisonous, use with caution. So don't overdose on this stuff. During pregnancy, it's advised that you avoid St. John's wort. It's better to consult a doctor or health expert if you're thinking about taking St. John's wort. Magical uses. Linked to the Midsummer Sun for June. So I'm trying to read on this one as well. There's a lot of information on these ones this month. The infused oil is blood red in colour and is often used in death and rebirth rituals and celebrations of the women's mysteries. Protects against forms of black magic, used for banishing, protection, blessings, confronting nasty situations and banishing demons. Okay, so there you go, that's St. John's wort. And last but not least, rue. This is used for exorcisms, so this is interesting. 1,000 years of history in many cultures. Herb of repentance, protective plant, used in medicine and magic. Protection against plagues and pestilence, and warding off poisons and fleas. Planted by doorways to bring blessings and protect against evil. Bunches of the plant repel witches. We've got a lot of anti-witch stuff going on this month. Medicinally, again, toxic in large doses and not for use by pregnant women. Good for reducing gas and indigestion, stimulating liver function, stomach ache, heartburn, varicose veins, edema, stress and anxiety, insomnia, with a bit of everything really. Magical uses. Mental powers, exorcism, peaceful vibrations and removing jinxes. So if somebody's hexed you, rue is what you want. Often used to treat the sting of serpents, scorpions, spiders, bees, hornets and wasps. I didn't know that. Rue that has been stolen from a neighbour's garden will grow better than the rue that has been raised at home. I don't suggest raiding your neighbour's garden for plants, but maybe if a bit comes through the hedge, you can trim a bit off and cultivate it. So that's our 3 herbs for the month. We've also got some extra bits here, which is apricot kernel. I assume that's for our make and bake. So a herb jar to enhance your powers mentally. Enhancing mental powers, I wonder what that means. Oh, for scrying and psychic work, okay. So not intelligence, psychic, spiritual, mental type stuff. Your jar should not be revealed to others once complete. It will last about a year, and at this point you should dispose of it by burying it or creating a new one. Interesting. And it actually includes something that's quite common in old spells, is you add a little bit of yourself to it, so it's a proper witch's jar. So you add, a bit of hair, a nail clipping, spit in it, put a bit of blood in it, whatever. That's for binding the jar. So we've got cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, basil, fennel seeds, garlic, marjoram. I'm sorry if you can hear a sound picking up in the background. My neighbour's building a summer house and they are sawing and drilling and have been for about a week. Hopefully they'll be finished soon. So here's all our spices. They're all labelled up already. Here's our... that's where the apricot kernel comes in. You add the spices in the jar and then you top it up with the oil, which is apricot kernel oil. This is your base oil. When I make witches jars, because it's me, I mean, come on, I tend to add glitter. Not gaudy glitter, like subtle glitter, like this kind of stuff. Holographic, iridescent type glitter. Or I've got some black glitter and some navy blue glitter, which is just absolutely fabulous. And I like to add those because it just adds a little bit of sparkle. Apricot oil, lighter than almond oil, similar in composition and texture. Suited for facial blends and sensitive parts of the skin. Makes an excellent base for lip balms. A warm oil that feeds the energy of the body and supports and protects love, menopause, PMS and childbirth. Apricot Kernel Oil protects anyone regardless of gender, but mostly women. It resonates with the female cosmos. Lasts for 6 to 12 months. And then it also says about avocado oil. I don't know why, because avocado oil is not included. I don't know if that's a mistype or just an additional bit of information. Perhaps if you don't like apricot, you could use avocado oil. Maybe they're interchangeable. I don't know. Terry? Terry will comment below and tell me if that's a typo or if it's just an additional bit of information. But it does say avocado twice, so I can't imagine that it's in there for no reason. Okay, so there you go. That's our make and bake, a herb jar. Our base oil to go with our make and bake. And a selection of herbs and candles for general magical use. That's our Witchy Essentials box for June. That's Midsummer 2017. And I promised you a little sneaky peek of something. Well, it's not quite a peek, but I do know that there will be a new box coming later in the year. Ooh, ooh. You heard it here first. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.